What's good, YouTube? Multi-Apples here bringing you another video, and today we will actually be playing some franchise mode with the quarterback, Devin Wade. So let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, our first game is against the Week 13 Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna turn it over to game volume, actually.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the... Now a play fake here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And now out comes...
You know what? Never mind, I'm going to leave it for game volume for a little bit, just for this game.
Houston. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw. Wade. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now out comes Houston. Devin headed left on the read option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Devin from the shotgun. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Back to throw. Wade. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there, and it'll be second down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
They go play action with Devin. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he finds his man, Griffin. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. It was a pretty little out route there by Wade, and I see you smiling. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What does that remind you of?
Well, it reminds me of the regional combine.
Absolutely.
Because at the regional combine was where Devin really got noticed. You remember the producer of Long Shot, Julia Vasco, she saw him and said, you know something? We need to have him on the show. And what did that get him? It got him Jack Ford, the offensive coordinator, the quarterback guru. Dan Marino also tutored him a little bit. And here we are today.
The rest is history. The numbers for Miller in last week's ball game: 18 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On third down, Miller. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now out comes Houston. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
He got 29 yards that time. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
A first down carry now for Miller. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown, as his guys are in for 6. Devin with play action. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. On first down, Wade. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wade to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd time. Off the play fake. Wade on the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Devin drops back. Flushed out right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. A lot of zip on that throw. Those out routes, that strong arm. We know Devin Wade has it.
Yeah, he does. And let's face it, every game you play in the NFL, you're putting on tape something for the other teams to see. So even if he has to move on from here, there are going to be a lot of people in line wanting to get a look at that arm and give him another opportunity.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Looking to throw. Wade, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Caught here by Griffin. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Now a couple of first downs on this drive for Devin Wade.
Yeah, he's starting to get comfortable out there, isn't he? You can see him. He's out there feeling good about things, and I think his offense is responding.
Devin will throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This is caught. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. Unbelievable arm strength on Devin Wade.
He's actually got one of the stronger arms I've ever seen. Tremendous arm talent. Can make any throw you want. Just has to make sure that his footwork stays intact.
And Devin Wade will throw it again. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Devin running left. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point: get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He's good. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Body Calhoun. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And now out comes Houston. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 3rd and a bit here for Devin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Devin turns and hands it off. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Over the middle, complete. It's Griffin. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And here comes the Texans now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away. Back to throw.
Wade. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wade from his own end zone. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they're already in the red zone. The 8. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Devin with a give. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And there was absolutely 0 pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
1st and 10. Devin Wade drops back. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
10 more there and another 1st down. 3rd 1st down on this drive. Devin spoke a lot with us extensively about getting into a rhythm. He seems to be in a rhythm.
He seems to be just fine. And what I'm seeing now, the defenders taking a look at each other, kind of got their hands out going, what's going on out here? They got to find a way to stop him.
Hauled in by Anderson left side. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback. Punching. First and 10. Devin Wade back to pass. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first and 10, Wade. And an alley to run. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays with the legs.
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Wade's speed, a bit deceptive, isn't it?
It really is because you never think he's that fast until he goes past you. I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that he's very smooth in what he does.
Rolling to his left. Going for it all. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Check 50.
On third down, Wade. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They stop him for only 3. And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Denzel Ward. And the return comes to a halt. And now out comes Houston. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Over the middle, complete. That's Griffin. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down, Devin will throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Throwing on first down. Wade looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up to the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Here's Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to...
Alright, YouTube. Let's go ahead and just advance the week. I hope you enjoyed the video, because, you know, this is a regular season. We're going to go to week 14. So, yeah. I love long shot mode. I loved it in Madden NFL 18. And I loved it in Madden NFL 19, which this is Madden NFL 19. So let's check out the stats. Let's check out our player stats. We currently have 607 yards. We're 72 for 109, so that's a good 66% completion. 6 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's okay. We're averaging a little over 200 yards per game. Our longest pass was 36 yards. That was our 3rd game played. Let's see, rushing wise, we have 97. Let's just go ahead and view our stats so we don't see anyone else's. We have 15 attempts for 97 yards with 1 touchdown, averaging 32.3 yards a game with 6.5 yards per carry. Longest is 19. No. None in receiving, kicking, defense. None in the punt return or kick return. So yeah, those are our stats so far. So let's go ahead and end the video. I do hope you all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. I love you. And I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.